where we can pick up where we left off.
This one's going to be Family Matters by Drake. This was
this
directly
was
following
616 in L.A.
Yep. Rick Ross dropped right before this, too.
No, he didn't.
He didn't, no.
No, 616 was right before this.
Hold on a second, all right? So, 616 in LA was dropped on, what, Wednesday morning?
I think that's also a play on almost all of...
He dropped... All right, let me figure this out for a second. Kendrick dropped the fucking... I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk and all that shit. What was that one called?
Euphoria.
He dropped Euphoria on Tuesday. This one was dropped on Friday. Okay? In the morning. 6:16 a.m. in the morning. So, all right, on Friday, he dropped it in the morning, 6:16. Fucking Drake dropped a response same day. And then Kendrick dropped a response half an hour afterwards. So that's 3 disses in one fucking day.
It was an awesome
Let's just preface it by saying that.
Also, I just want to reference, pause again.
Yeah, you're playing it too early.
The 616 in LA is also a play on a lot of Drake songs. In almost every album, there's a song that's like
3 a.m. in Charlotte,
9 a.m. in Dallas,
all that shit. Yeah,
6 a.m. on.
So there's a 7th. There's a 6th or 7th entendre. Saving for a hip hop nigga, you don't even be a home dog, you a souvenir out the gift shop nigga. Still mad about that one hoe, we ain't even fuck, I just live block with her. I get active when it's wartime, I ain't even really let my dick drop nigga. What the fuck, I heard Rick drop nigga, talking something about a nose job nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy. This ain't the song. This ain't it. This ain't the full song. We have to start it over. That's not the full song.
No, it's not. This is the second half. He's right.
Yeah, when I first listened to it, I thought this is the beginning, but actually he plays off of the beat.
We won't be able to get this one with the lyrics right. With the lyrics written.
This one's 7 minutes long.
Yeah, this is it. This is the right one.
Drop a 50 bag in a mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
Really trying to keep it PG.
To me, pause. He already had this loaded in the chamber when the first one came out.
He did. It was already recorded.
This whole, I think the first half of the song. Yeah, because this was the fucking outro to Push Ups.
Yep.
But you know that like Kendrick had shit in the chamber.
Probably.
Oh, he did.
But
I feel
this
like Kendrick's been working. Dude.
This shows
He's
that
been
both of them
for this shit to pop off.
Both of them had shit in the chamber. Drake had at least the first half of this song. I think only the first half before the beat changes.
And then he wrote the rest.
And added it in.
Switches 3.
Yeah. That day they were shooting from the hip. They're both fucking baba.
You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang except out there CB.
Pause. Who knew Chris Brown was a blood? First of all,
was he really? Get the fuck out
that's
of
what
here.
he's a blood.
Really?
He's a motherfucking blood. He's
good for him.
Unrelated.
Good for him. Yeah.
But Chris Brown has a diss track for Quavo right now because of their beef over Karuchi, and Chris Brown references that he's a blood.
Huh? That's crazy.
So I never do that shit.
Yeah, that
Chris Brown's been famous. His debut album was when he was 16. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't banging.
You know, yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's in movies.
Come on, though. You know, motherfuckers join gangs when they kids, though. He might have been affiliated since he was like 12 and like just never really was in the streets crazy, but it's still technically a blood.
Give me that in the back of the lack.
That's like Snoop, though, man. Snoop been a fucking rapper forever, but he's a Crip.
Snoop was sleeping out of his car when Dr. Dre fucking discovered him.
I'm just saying.
And he was already in his early 20s, I believe.
I'm just saying. You know, he's been cripping forever, but is he really cripping right now? No. That's my point. So Brown and don't sleep on Chris Brown because the nigga can sing and dance good and shit.
And
he might be a blood for real.
You know what? Chris Brown can fight too.
He might be a blood for real.
As long as the person he's fighting has a vagina.
He might be. I'm not saying Chris Brown is a
His
fucking.
name starts with an R and ends with a He'll whip your ass.
All right. I'm just saying.
Let's not talk about Chris Brown gangbanging. Let's not talk about that.
Didn't he die in Stomp the Yard?
Yeah, he did die in
He
Stomp
died
the
in the
Yard.
beginning of Stomp the Yard.
Oh, did he?
He did die in the beginning.
He's also in Takers.
Let's not talk
Takers was
about
good. He died in that movie too.
I
He got
love
shot in that movie.
Yeah, but I love that movie.
Yeah, him and his brother loaded
About
up the
to
guns
say,
and shit.
The ending scene, dude, it was like Scarface.
Yeah, that shit was hard as a motherfucker.
Nigga cold, losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake tea. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP.
Pause. Who slimed him for his fucking watch?
I guess he got robbed by somebody, and he's just addressing that, trying to do some Eminem. You can't diss me because I said it first.
Let me give you let me take away your ammunition type shit. But I want to know who took his watch though.
Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist, it's make believe. Don't even go back to your.
All right, so the Akin. All right, so Kendrick talked about Academics, DJ Academics on the last track, because I actually had watched some reaction videos, and Academics had a live stream where he was talking about this whole thing, and Academics just dick-rided Drake the whole fucking time, downplaying how good Kendrick's diss was. And so that's why Kendrick addressed that. Like, even Ak is looking sus as fuck. Like, he don't even believe what he's saying. And then right here, he's talking about, like, he says Akin, right? So he's kind of doing a little return on that, you know?
Money trees, say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah, wiping up a mixed queen, and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. Also, Bobby, shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy
Whitney
love
is
over
Kendrick's
here,
wife.
Why you never hold your son and tell him?
Is he saying that he beats his wife with that bar though?
Yes.
You just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Who's Dave Free?
Don't make it day freeze. Cause if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me.
He's saying he has a secret kid with his general manager.
So he's saying that his general manager, Dave Freeze, is Kendrick's GM, and he's saying that Dave Freeze fucked Kendrick's wife, and that kid that Kendrick has is actually that dude's instead of Kendrick's. I don't know if I believe any of that shit.
Allegations.
Yeah. It's just,
Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for free.
Yeah. We're not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K. We call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say.
Lies.
I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say, almost started reaching for my ways. Drop.
So pause right here. I also really like this first half of the fucking song because Kendrick references in his last song. I like it with Drake with the melodies and not when he acting tough. And that's exactly what he gives him on this first half of the song.
the melodies.
I'm going to give you melodies. That's what you like, nigga? I'm going to give you what you asked for.
It wasn't really a response, though, because it was already the outro to the original song.
But
So
it
a
tied
coincidence.
into it. It tied into it.
It's a coincidence that's convenient.
Tied into
It's
it.
also like kind of Drake's thing.
But he could have just dropped that whole first half of the song and just went straight into the second half, though. So maybe he thought about it and was like,
Maybe a little bit. Maybe he changed it up.
50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
I was really trying to keep it PG.
Yeah. Let's stop playing around and take this
Now I
shit
like
serious.
this half of the song way more, personally.
Niggas is a joke, I'll take it serious though.
I'll take it serious, though. You have to.
Look, if Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot, nigga. Can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop, nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just lip lock with her. I get acting when it's wartime. I ain't
Pause.
even really
Do they
like
got
it.
beef over a female?
It sounds like it.
It kind of sounds like
He's
it.
saying he didn't
Eh.
fuck her.
All right, let's just talk about who Drake is and what he raps about. Okay, he's always gonna make it like with some angle that I'm fucking your bitch and I can pull
But he
anybody that I
might be,
want.
though. This shit might just be getting it might be getting swept under the rug.
Is Drake sleeping with? Is
it
Drake
might be
sleeping
getting,
with everyone's wife
it might
in the
be
world?
getting swept under the rug.
No.
It might be getting swept under the rug based on how many shots Kendrick has already thrown.
There's
If
no
that was in his arsenal, he'd be going in so tough on that right now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's just making
Allegations.
shit up. Allegations.
Heard Rick drop, nigga talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt and never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was.
Pause again. The amount of times he says nigga in this song is on purpose.
Well, I don't know.
It's 100% on purpose.
I don't know if we caught the first part, but I don't know if it was on this version, but there's something, I think, with maybe Drake's mom or somebody close to him saying maybe you shouldn't start this song off with the word, and then Drake comes in and drops the N-bomb with his first word on the whole thing. That was supposed to be
that was supposed to be at the intro.
I don't know why it's not on this.
It's not on this one. But this whole song and that first bar is him saying, fuck you, nigga. I say what I want.
And I'll say what I want, yeah.
That's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my
so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Y'all niggas.
Good kid, Mad City van, Will Potter latch and make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you, pussy dying. It's a war cry.
Okay, pause.
Getting played in all the spots with.
So he says, good kid, Mad City van will pop the door and let the something, right? Well,
we'll pop the latch and make
in
the
the
door
video
slide.
For this, there's a music video for this song.
What?
And in that video.
In Family Matters?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this
in
shit.
that
I ain't
video,
seen that shit.
Right? In that video, there's footage of a van being towed.
They like repoed
then they crush it.
Shit, yeah.
So I think he might have gotten a hold of the original van.
No.
Yeah, and basically was like,
no way.
I'm destroying this.
Destroyed it.
Yeah.
bro.
That's
And it's pretty
crazy.
epic.
So if it's true, that's pretty tight.
That's pretty savage. Just for hip hop history, like, fuck your fucking band from your best album ever.
Yeah.
Because I can buy that shit and crush that shit.
Rewind so we can hear more bars.
That's nuts.
Crushing his history. you
I'm
know,
sorry.
essentially.
That's pretty hard.
Let me find another street nigga I can take to the game court side. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk since he from the north side. Rock him talking shit again.
Is that about Rick Ross right there? Anything?
Don't know.
Anything to take the
he's talked
spotlight
about a
off
couple
the face
things
of the
about Rick
boss
Ross in
is a
this.
drugged out little punk sissy from the north side.
There is a whole
Because the boss is
staccato-
always the fucking reference to Rick Ross, typically.
There's actually a pretty long staccato reference to Rick Ross that I think is this part, and that's why. Yeah.
What about Freeway Rick and just how he's like took his name, CO, all that?
I don't know if he really addresses too much of that, but
I know that he talks about Rick Ross more directly in the song, but I feel like that bar might
I
be a
don't like
reference
that,
to
bro.
The Ozempic diss,
Rick.
the fucking
The Ozempic,
talking about
but
the
he's taking the
property,
same
you know,
medication.
because they were beefing about property on fucking like social
Also,
media and shit like that.
The next
you know,
bar is
he's
about
dissing him.
Rakim. Did Rakim say some shit?
no, it's not Rakim, it's Rakim. And I forget who Rakim is, but it's not Rakim the rapper.
Okay, I thought it was Rakim the rapper. I'm like,
Nah, I thought the
He
same
was
thing at
calling out
first,
some
but
old
it's,
schoolers, huh?
but it's not.
Do the math who I was hitting in. I ain't even know you rap still, cause they only
nah,
talk
you
about
sure,
your fit
Paul?
again.
I ain't even know you rap still. You sure that's not Rakim?
You might be right.
This is what I'm saying. Did
Yeah,
Rakim
he's an
say
old
some
schooler.
shit?
He's snitching?
Google that
They only
shit.
talking about your fit again. I didn't even know that you rap still because they only talking about your fit again. That sounds like Rakim. Rakim must have had said something. Maybe in an interview.
Rakim can say whatever the fuck
He can. He's a
wants.
motherfucking legend. And you saying some shit about Rakim, fuck you, bro. Like,
Yeah, Rakim is the god.
yeah, I'm sorry. You know,
He was like one of the people that first
you
pushed
have a
hip-hop to the
career.
next level.
You have a career partially because of Rakim.
Exactly.
boy.
Rakim created Nas. Rakim created M. Rakim created Biggie. He created fucking all them. Pac, everybody. Like,
All
he's
right, so
literally
Rakim is the real name of A$AP Rocky and other legendary rappers, is what it says.
ASAP. No, ASAP's real name is Rakim.
Rocky.
Drake goes after A$AP Rocky on new track. Rakim talking shit again, gassed out because you hit my BM first and do the math. Who was I hitting?
So is he talking
Is
about
that A$AP Rocky's real
I
name?
don't
Is
think he's actually
Rakim?
talking about Rakim like.
I think he's
the
talking
dog.
about
He's not talking about
ASAP
him.
Rocky.
Maybe that's why A$AP has a diss track.
A$AP got
does
diss
he?
track?
He does. Yeah.
What? Did it just come out? Is it
Yeah.
recent? Damn,
I haven't
we
heard
late.
that.
I haven't heard
I
that.
haven't heard that. I didn't know
okay.
that ASAP
Also,
Rocky diss
Kanye.
track.
The 20v.
Oh, yeah,
what?
yeah.
Kanye jumped on that one.
Did you guys listen to them motherfucking Like That remix with Kanye?
Yeah.
Dude, the
that was
beat
good.
was dope.
All the
Yeah,
shit
so
I'm
the
talking about
remix?
Kanye, that song is amazing.
It's,
Kanye.
that was
it's,
I love
it's pretty
Kanye.
tight. It's
Yeah,
pretty tight.
that song is fucking amazing.
Probably gotta have a kid again for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gon'
He
say
makes
you
one
should've
more
modeled
thing,
'cause
Paul.
admit it.
He makes Metro Boomin look like a toddler with production on that shit too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Smoking 50, but they should've put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this a good idea the next time you cut it in a bed again. Shit, leave it till you leave the boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas
Pause.
had a plan.
Anyone know who Leland Wayne is? Leland Wayne?
I was just looking that up
Let's
right now.
Google him. He's saying that that's the reason why fucking Future.
Leland Wayne is the
going in.
real name of the music producer Metro Boomin.
Oh, he's saying that Metro gassed him up.
And then they finally found a way to roll get into it. 2 separate albums, this and I just did a Kim to it. Nigga skimmed through it. Me and Savage had the hose dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it. Ross calling me the white boy and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation.
Shots at calling him a cop right there. The CO.
Next time y'all play it right, cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man.
Whoa,
Is
wait.
that the thong song?
Yes, it is. I just caught that. That's thong song.
Yeah, that thong, the thong,
Cause I wanna
thong,
talk to
thong.
the man of the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take off for real? Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a 2-pack of steak and beg them to sue me and get that shit down. I'm
Pause.
losing respect.
Do y'all
Bag-
think he
bagged
actually
him?
did that?
No.
He
I don't
might, you don't think he contacted them? Be like, yo, what's up? What's up?
bag them? No.
Not beg
The
them.
estate probably did that themselves.
Yeah,
That's their job.
Tupac's estate has been really on top of it in terms of controlling his rights and who's profiting off of him. Because his voice and his influence are literally second to none for a posthumous rapper. So there really ain't no, oh, well, you had to call them and beg them to get this to
I think
happen.
Kendrick is looking for an exhibition in rap right now. He's not gonna be like, let's make this a whole legal thing and like you can't do that. You know, it's more so just like let's fucking rap.
I think that happened just because of respect for Kendrick and also the disrespect that Drake gave as far as using Tupac's voice. That was totally natural and worked out terribly in Drake's favor. That's one of the biggest missteps Drake has ever made.
Your daddy got robbed by top. You stunning and Wayne like father, like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say. But texting your phone like we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went number 1. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big 3. It's only Big D and it's video proof. My son's gonna play it.
Pause. You're right about fuck the big 3. It's only Big D and there's video proof. Drake is referencing the leak of him with his dick out. Jacking off and doing whatever the fuck he was doing.
I don't think that
I
really
don't
helps.
think that helps.
Not
It
at
does
all,
not
dog.
fucking help, dude. Okay.
Yeah, you got a
weird,
missile
bro.
on you, Playboy.
Okay, so you got a torpedo, homie. You got a big dick. Like,
Right.
But Kendrick already said the same shit. My skin is black, my dick is long, and I know you hate me with the fucking whole that shit that he came out with. Remember that on was it To Pimp a Butterfly or whatever the fuck?
I think it was.
He went in on some
if
shit.
it was To Pimp a Butterfly, that doesn't correlate because his dick came out like this year.
Well, what I'm saying is, how you bragging on how big your dick is when fucking Kendrick already had talked about that earlier on or whatever, and there's video proof. That's not helping
not
you,
like a
bro.
flex, though.
It's not helping you that there's video proof of you jerking off and showing your meat on fucking camera.
And some bitch leaked your dick on fucking.
What? That's not helping you. Chip a nail? You got to stop saying these things on disses.
It's going
I
soft.
just got them painted. Don't make me
Going
chip a nail. My dick is off. I'm jacking off on camera. And what? No, it doesn't. What the fuck?
My pubic hair got glitter on it.
This shit would be cute unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get it, you like to put gin in your juice. We get it, you think that you bishop in juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York? Is it cause you living that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually white. Top will make you do features for change. Get on pop records and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you only here to stay out of the light. Oh shit, just follow me right, cause nothing you saying could bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Lala with all of my ice. Headed to Lala with all of my ice. Headed to Lala with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You did.
Yeah, it's over for sure. All right, nigga.
So he says he jumped off the plane and nothing has changed. So Kendrick saying, as soon as you step off that plane, extortion is my middle name, bitch. Drake is claiming now that he already has been to LA and he already jumped off the plane and nothing happened, nothing changed. True or not, I don't know, but he's basically saying like I'm still moving however I want.
All right, let's move on. Meet the Grams.
616
We did.
LA.
Meet the Grams.
Is that the end of the song?
Yeah, that was it. Meet
You're
the Grams.
dead. No, that's not the end of the song. You're dead.
You sure?
He says you're dead like 5 times at the end of the song. You're dead.
I might have skipped it earlier. Some of these YouTube videos are chopped too.
You got to go to the originals,
dead.
like to where the
So,
actual.
to
channel
me,
is,
that's
like
an
Kendrick's
important-
channel.
Was for sharing all kinds of
That's an
moments.
important ad lib. You're dead is an important ad lib because
Well, you feel like he's gonna actually put a hit on him?
and he might try to.
I doubt it.
At this point, he might have to.
He's trying to kill his career.
Listen to this,
This
shit.
one's Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams.
This shit
By Kendrick.
goes hard.
Play it over so they can hear the first words.
Tell him the first words. What are the first words?
Dear Adonis.
That's his son. So he first verse he's
Straight
just
off
like
the top.
directly
He's directly speaking to Drake's son.
this whole thing
That's
is just
getting
talking to
very
his
important.
son.
Let's set this whole video up. This one is him talking to Drake's son, Drake's mother, Drake's allegedly
Daughter.
hidden daughter,
And
Yeah.
his father in the same verse
And
as his
his
mother.
father.
And
Yeah.
Drake directly.
And then
Drake
Drake
directly.
Meet
and
the
then Drake.
Grams. Audrey
The
Graham.
whole
Meet the
family.
Aubrey,
Grams.
nigga.
The whole family.
Aubrey.
Look at him and wish your grandpa with a world condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown.
Dude, this beat though.
It's
pretty fire.
nasty.
Immortal technique fucking
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely
Real
crucial.
gun.
now I'm in your
Dude.
fucking head.
I'll rap on anything, nigga.
Now I'm in your head.
Kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor. Since your daddy don't
Then
teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership.
Pause.
Understand,
All right, so Drake's track was called Push-Ups. Drop and
Right,
give me
do
50.
some push-ups.
Yeah, so he's saying do some push-ups, get a membership, or get a gym membership.
Don't do
Don't
Ozempic.
do what your daddy did.
Right, don't do Ozempic.
So you're telling me drop and give me 50, do push-ups, all this shit? That's not what you're doing. You're out here cutting corners.
Right,
Don't cut corners like your daddy
build it
did.
right, build it right, nigga.
He says that shit. Don't cut corners like your daddy did. Do some push-ups. Get a gym membership.
He's trying to give his son advice.
Build it brick by brick.
throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be
That's
ashamed
law.
of who you with, that's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
That kid's gonna be
That's
so
cold.
fucked
You
up.
know
That's
he's
so
gonna
cold.
hear this. You
Just
know
pause
he's
for a
gonna
second.
hear it
Yeah,
later.
bro. At some point.
Pause.
You
Just
know.
on an unrelated note, just talking on the dimes. I feel like that kid's gonna be so fucked up by the time he gets older, dude.
Oh yeah, and he ain't got no positive male role model, and that's
Not
basically
just
what
that.
Kendrick is saying is
Just
like,
his whole fucking life. His mother's a porn star.
Mom's
slept with
a porn
fucking
star.
Drake, and then Drake
Dad's
hit him from the world, and made a bullshit song to try and justify it to him when he gets older.
And try to throw him on some rap songs and use him as like a little virtue signaling type of symbol for himself and how good he is as a person. And
Adonis is gonna grow up and be worse than the fucking Smiths, worse than Jaden, worse than Willow.
But not 100%. If he listens to Kendrick shit when he's 18, then maybe things will change.
Well, maybe it'll save him.
So let me go ahead and let me help you out. Let me help you out a little bit by telling you how your father is, and let me help you out with some real lessons since your daddy doesn't teach you
Adonis
shit.
is gonna have trauma for the rest of his life. He can never go to a real school.
Absolutely.
He can never go to a real school with real kids that are gonna bully the fuck out of him for the rest of his motherfucking life. He's gonna be in his little bubble for the rest of his fucking life, or be traumatized like a motherfucker.
Thoughts, Adam?
I think like the Disney kids, like
Drake is a Disney kid, basically.
So yeah, but child stars.
Offspring.
That's why he likes Michael Jackson too.
It's starting earlier and earlier, and especially with very famous celebrity kids, they try to keep their kids out of the spotlight. But it seems like Drake's only responses to try to be a dad by putting his kid forcing him to be in the spotlight,
using him as clout essentially.
Yeah.
Look how good of a father I'm being.
Exactly, trying to save grace with that.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits.
That's his mother, if you didn't know.
Especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded.
Yeah.
Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor.
Pause.
I think you should.
At this point, he's talking to Drake's father.
His mother.
Sandra. No. He switched it. Now he's talking to Drake's father.
Oh, he said, "Dear Dennis." Yeah, you're right.
Dear
right,
Dennis.
Right.
And he said, fucking, now he's using you to prove his credibility and blackness. So you should ask for more money. Go on.
That makes sense.
Ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. More paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex.
Hold up, pause. So being a beard, right? A beard is a term for somebody that is dated by a lesbian that doesn't want to come out of the closet, so they have a boyfriend to try to look like they're straight. And that person is called a beard, their boyfriend. And so he's basically saying that's what you are right here, is you're dating a bunch of... You see women as competition, you're gay yourself, but you just don't know it yet. These women right here are using you to look like they are straight, but they're all in denial, just like you are about your whole sexuality.
Yeah.
Talking about just his beard, bro. He just went in on
You're real freaky.
A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be
the
playing
dick
this
thing.
music.
The dick thing, leaking videos of themselves and push their agenda and all that.
Know that you're playing your sister, or better
Pause.
yet, silly your niece.
Which also indicates that he listened to Family Matters and then wrote this immediately after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
This was a very fast.
This was a response where he was
That
like,
means I didn't have this loaded. I wrote this.
I'm
literally
sitting around.
on the spot.
Yeah.
I
30
fucking wrote
minutes
this.
to fucking getting sent out.
I may have had beat selection pre-selected, but I wrote
concept
this.
maybe,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wrote
I
this on
fucking
the
wrote
spot.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Proof
the
of
weirdos,
point.
not the good ones. Cat Williams, I give you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Stop. So the embassy is about to get raided. The embassy is what Drake calls his house. All right? It's not the Canadian embassy. Drake calls his house the Canadian embassy. So he's about to say that that's getting raided and you guys are all getting exposed.
Have you seen
Epstein.
the cover for
That's
the
not
newest
like
one?
us.
We'll get to
That's
that in a
not like
second.
us.
We'll get to that in a
Oh my
second.
God, bro.
And that's why I mentioned it, is because the embassy is that house. And the fucking image for the cover art for his latest disc is that house. Go on.
Oh God.
I'm gonna need a pause after this one though.
Layers.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
Pause.
He don't
I don't know if I believe this. I think this might be a stretch.
Allegedly.
The reason being is
It might be
because
made up.
we
the,
don't
the
know
whole daughter thing.
because Drake has so much dirt. It's so easy to just let me just sneak this in here.
But would Kendrick
And people
would
believe it.
Throw a lie out there.
You could believe it though. Is what
There's
I'm saying.
gotta be allegations
my
going
point,
around, though.
My point is that there's so much shit about Drake that's happened that even just throwing something a little sneak in here, it's believable.
But he criticizes Drake for doing exactly
Like,
that.
a few years-
and I don't think he would do the same
Where's
thing.
the proof?
For a
Where
few
are the
years,
receipts
there-
for this?
there was
We
Maybe
don't
later,
have
maybe
it.
tomorrow.
We
There
don't
were
have it.
allegations though when he was coming up, and same thing with his son and all that. You know, the whole thing.
We don't have
All
receipts.
those
Where are the
allegations-
receipts?
Exactly.
Where are the
But
receipts for this? I
there is
don't
none.
have them.
But the
This is my
allegations were
point.
there.
Nah,
That's why
bro.
he's fucking speaking.
Where
on
are the
it.
receipts?
'Cause,
The
like, who
baby
knows?
mama will be coming forward right now if we had receipts. I don't buy this one.
Who knows?
But it's easy to slip it in there
You are
because
right that it's good to keep a skeptical viewpoint about it.
yes, and it's,
are
it's
for
easy.
sure.
Drake's done so much dirt that it's easy to be like, yeah.
But I just
believe
don't
that
feel like
shit.
Kendrick's
I
going to say
believe it.
something unless it has some real merit.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going
all
to.
the allegations. That's where it's all coming from.
I think it's all an allegation for this part.
yeah,
This part
it
is questionable.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It is.
But it sounds good.
All right, rewind by like 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
His songs try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace. This the reason I made Mr. Morale. So our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something. It's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing men cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is. Just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
That's it, right?
No.
There's another verse.
No.
Fourth verse is nasty, dude.
Oh, that's one
Dear
straight for
Aubrey,
Drake.
I know you
Dear
probably
Audrey.
thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting.
I think this is the most direct he's ever been thus far in this beef. Let me just say it.
Nah, bro, pause. Nah.
No,
I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way you
yeah,
talk.
I
hate
mean
the
that
way
was
you
cool,
dress.
but there were a lot of subliminals in that song. This song is very
Those
just
were not
straightforward.
subliminals. I hate the
Not
way
that
you walk.
part. Not that part. Yes, that part is very
I'm your
direct.
biggest hater.
But in Euphoria, there were ridiculous amounts of like subliminals. This song is just very straightforward. Like it's extremely easy to
I feel the
comprehend.
opposite about it. I feel the opposite about it. I feel like the other one was very direct, and this one right here.
This one has. I don't think it really has many subliminals.
This
that are
one's
hard to
extremely
understand.
personal.
It's personal, but it's not subliminal. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's my point.
Cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family would love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine. Even when standing next to a woman, you a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Meet the Grams.
Master manipulator. You lied.
You lied. X had to leave. X had to bounce because he has to go tattoo. But the last thing we were doing was listening to
Meet the Grams.
Right?
That was my favorite
but hold on a second. Did we do this in order? Because I think we might have did it out of order. The 616 in LA dropped, and then Drake dropped his diss afterwards. Did we listen to that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. And then, okay, so... And then he came out with Meet the Grams.
So it was Family Matters was dropped. That was Drake's yesterday.
Yep. Well, 616 in LA dropped not yesterday, but the day before yesterday.
Right.
And then Family Matters dropped the same day on Friday. And then Meet the Grams dropped half an hour later on Friday as well.
And then last night,
Kendrick dropped a new one, and that's where we're at now.
Yep.
So unfortunately, Xavier had to leave. He has to go tattoo, and we're going to go ahead and cover the last one without him. So this one I haven't listened to as much because I was just starting to like get caught up on, because there's layers to the whole what is it, Euphoria. There's so many layers to that I was listening to that for like a whole 3, 4, 5 days and just discovering new shit over and over and over as far as how deep the shit goes.
Well, even just the song name Euphoria, it's Drake was like a executive producer for the show Euphoria.
That's why he called it that. So even from the name.
And you know what that is too, is that's also a business hit, because now whenever anybody Googles Euphoria for entertainment, right, they're going to come up on Kendrick's song before they come up on Drake's show. Probably, so he literally took money out of his pocket by naming it Euphoria.
Yeah, which, I mean, that was actually a really good show.
And then if you look at the title on it...
Slapping his face all around.
Yeah, you look at the title on it, and it talks about the feeling of elation because of a drug or some shit. He's probably talking about fame. And the second little thing on the caption says something about the euphoria over Tuesday's victory for the championship or some shit like that. So literally, he released it on a Tuesday and said... like, okay, well, we're winning out here on Tuesday. That's what's happening. It's a decisive victory. So Euphoria, 616 in LA, both dropped by Kendrick back to back, which is funny.
Got this one by Kendrick, which is the latest from last night. Not Like Us.
Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. He just dropped like fucking 4 of them.
Yeah, a whole album. I'm gonna drop an album.
Do fucking back to back. Which is also tight because dropping all this many disses, right? Like, if you guys remember back to like way back in the 90s, right? One of the first rap albums that I ever stole from Target was Eazy-E's 187 I'm Killer. It's on Dr. Dre 187 I'm Killer. That's an 8-track album that only disses Dre and Death Row. So this is reminiscent of that, to where nobody's really done like that volume of diss tracks in such a short period of time, except for Kendrick. And Eazy-E was also sampled on the Like That song with Metro Boomin and Future.
What's up?
Yeah.
So it's got a little bit of a meaning there, to where it's like, okay, Easy does it, bro.
X wants to be on speaker for this.
Uh-oh, what up, my dog? He back.
All right, so we're about to jump into Kendrick's latest, the Not Like Us.
I just see just in on Instagram though, right? It says that fucking the picture that fucking Kendrick used for the fucking album for Not Like Us for the fucking photo.
The compound.
It says that his house on Google says is now owned by Kendrick.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar on
Matt
Google.
just mentioned that. It just mentioned that on Google Maps. It says that it's owned by Kendrick.
That's hard. All right, we're about to jump into this. Here we go. So this is Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
All right, let's get it.
Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, in rap, nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call an ambulance. lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street and hate me. Fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that
Alright, pause.
This gets real fucking.
So Drake tried to come.
Take that. What's cell block 1, James?
Alright, so I mean, cell blocks, pods, they're all kind of the same thing in prison, right? But a cell block is basically like a wing of a building. And that is your large room that all the cells are contained in, with a day room on the bottom with tables and shit where people play dominoes and all that sort of stuff. So cell block 1, like I used to live in CB1, cell block 1, room 123 over in Kaibab unit in Winslow. So a cell block is just a conglomeration. It's just a group of cells that's in one block or whatever. And he's saying, don't go to cell block 1 because if you like young women, you're about to get fucked up in there. Like
pedophiles don't stand a chance.
They don't stand a chance up in there. They don't
Prisoners
survive up
are
in
the
there.
only one who take care of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, did you tell me that like when you first go to fucking, you get locked up, they fucking run you for your paperwork?
It depends on where you're at, but in the Southwest where we're from,
That's what everyone
in
does.
Arizona,
every single person that goes through the system, they're gonna run your paperwork.
yeah, in Arizona
as
and
soon
in
as you get
California, anywhere in the Southwest, Texas, they run your paperwork and read your shit to make sure you check out, unless they're gonna check your ass out. And in Kendrick, in this song, Kendrick talks about rolling this fool up, which is another term for making somebody leave the fucking situation before they get stabbed or fucked up.
They usually have to go into like protective custody because they're in danger in that pod.
Yeah.
PCO.
Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah. That fucking
know
world.
anything about
I'ma do my
Pause.
shit?
Huh?
Y'all know anything about Drake's team's fucking cases and shit like that?
Allegations of pedophilia against all his fucking homies? I have no idea. but
No idea, honestly. But in
haven't
this
heard
song
any
later
of
on,
that
he
before.
mentions that he has to register. So that means that it's not just like some little shit to where it's like you peed in public or something.
So if you look at the album cover for this song, you can see all the tags on his house in Toronto. All those tags are for child pedophilia tags.
For like when you do.
Also- Also, it's a
Child
20. Yeah, it's also a 20v1. So he's putting all those people in his fucking house, all the pedos against fucking Kendrick is essentially what he's saying.
Oh shit! I wasn't
crazy.
sure what those little red dots were, but
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
for sex offenders.
All
Yeah,
sex
sex offenders.
Sex offenders, specifically child sex offenders.
Whoa.
Trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Hey,
A minor.
that was hard, dude.
that was one
hard.
of the hardest lines I've heard of this whole battle. As you try to strike a chord, it's probably A minor.
And pause. This right here is not just empty talk from Kendrick, because on the first person shooter song, on that song, the song that started all this shit, right? Drake has a whole thing where he goes off on a part of a verse where he talks about how he searches a phrase in his phone and he ends up seeing 20 teens. Nadine, Charlene, Justine, Christine. I pack them in this phones like some sardines.
Yeah.
And they send me naked pictures of some small things. That is not something you want to say
Yeah.
proudly on a
that's-
song when you're 30. I'm 37, bro. And I
Yeah.
stopped fucking people that are like, below 25, 26, 27 years ago because it started feeling fucking weird. Drake is not doing that, and he's literally bragging
That's
about
false.
it. When's the last time I fucked somebody that's below 25?
That ASU girl.
That was 4 years
She was
ago.
above age.
That was
but
4 years ago. She was
bro,
above
that
8.
was not even
yeah,
4
she was
years
above
ago.
8.
That was about 2 years ago. And she was a student at ASU.
Ah,
I feel like he was just testing the waters. She didn't last long.
That was actually
you
the
were
last
just
one.
messing around
That was
for
the
a little
last
bit.
one.
No, I think it was.
When she called a hit a bop, I was done. I was just like, what's a bop? I don't know what the
what's
fuck
up,
a
X?
bop is.
You're fucking out.
Who
Bump
fucked
your
the
ass out the
ASU
door.
girls, James?
James was fucking this ASU girl.
Okay, yeah, you can't talk, nigga.
But she was not a teen, bro. She was not a teen.
No, she was of age. She was like 20.
And at the time, I was like 33.
That's all that matters, right? It was legal.
Well, all I'm saying is that I switched it up because it started feeling weird to me. Like, I was like, yeah, we don't talk about the same things. I'm out here, like, talking about interest rates on loans and shit. And you're over here talking about bops. And I'm like,
and like hanging out at the club with your friends.
It just feels weird. It starts feeling weird. And Drake is leaning harder into it where he's like 20 teens. How old does somebody got to be a teen? You have 18 and 19. Those are the only 2 legal years, right? But the 18, whole thing with the Stranger Things girl and the grooming and the fucking...
That 17-year-old girl that he had on stage where he was all hugging up on, getting a little...
Exactly.
It was real
Shit
sus,
gets a little
dog.
weird,
like,
bro.
I don't know if you should be hugging a girl like that
If it's legal, it's fine. If you're
know.
Leonardo DiCaprio, it's fine, right? Because you're doing 18 and above.
If you're Joe Biden, it's not.
If you're Joe Biden, it's not. And at this point, bro... Bidenomics. At this point, though, at 37 years old, if you're talking about Nadine, that many teens, right? Charlene, Justine, pack them in this phones like some sardines. That right there is some angle that's really clever for Kendrick to go at. And if these allegations are true about Drake really being into younger people, him comparing himself to Michael is not really working for him. It's not working for him with that glove. It's not.
All right, here we go.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending.
All right, stop right there.
Yeah, what's up with that Oakland show?
All right, so
foreshadowing.
He talks about you think the Bay is gonna let this shit slide. He's basically saying that Oakland show might be your last stop. Mm-hmm. So now they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Kendrick went on it on a personal level and said, I personally hate you. And then he went on it on a moral level and said, this is what's wrong with you. And then he went on it on a family level and said, let me just go ahead and break down your whole little circle of family right here and dissect and examine why this happened. Then on this last one right here, he's like, okay, well, you like to get the group against people, right? With social media memes and bots and all that shit. Well, how about the group as far as California? Because the last rapper that got real crazy trying to diss this particular state and act like he's gonna just jump off the plane and be all good or whatever, got killed. So he's essentially at this point, he's rallying the state of California against Drake. And Drake visits LA and California often, like very, very much. And if you want to be involved in show business and Hollywood and all that shit, you need to fuck with Cali.
What's up, X?
Drake has a house in Calabasas.
Yeah, and
he would.
He would. But what I'm trying to say is at this point, Kendrick knows that he has won popular opinion just by expressing his own qualms. Huh?
You're on the microphone the whole time.
Am I on my microphone or on your microphone?
You're on your mic the whole time.
Yeah, so at this point, he's rallying all of California against him and like kind of igniting a little bit of a beef similar to like Tupac, Biggie. Like, don't come to this state. You know what I'm saying? You're a chomo. Don't come to this state because we got receipts on you. And if you come out here talking all that shit, it's really not going to work out for you.
You not like us.
And him mentioning the Bay, right? This beat is very reminiscent of a West Coast Bay type of beat, and his flow is very similar to that, almost E40-esque.
I was about to say it sounds like some E40.
Sounds like 40. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys ready? Let's go.
It's the owl, bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-Rest stands for bitch and you Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy.
B-Rest stands for bitch.
You're Malibu's most wanted. That's how Drake dresses now with the baggy ass fucking pants and the fucking weird shit.
Is that the Jamie
and then,
Kennedy reference?
All the accusations of him being light skinned,
Yeah.
And
Malibu's most wanted.
Malibu's most wanted?
No, dude.
B-Rad stands for bitch.
What's up, X?
B-Rad G from Boo.
Right? From the Boo, baby.
What is it? Gluckman?
Nah, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas would get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Over your foe. The other vaginal option.
The other vaginal
option.
All right, pause. So there's a line on his song Euphoria where he says OVO NIGGAs is dick riders, right? So, but when he says it, if you listen closely on the fucking song Euphoria, he says OVO, not OVO. And on this song, he doubles down on that on this song.
At the end of it, at the end of it, that's the whole.
And he just did it again right now. He just did it again right now.
Might write this with a doctrine. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, fill their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
When he said rolling him up.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
So that's him turning the coast against Drake. He's not like us.
All of us will send chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024.
Pause. Whatever the fuck you're doing next, you gotta stop that.
What are you doing in your car?
Stop eating.
Hey, bro.
Fat motherfucker. Because it's
your hand off your dick.
It's fucking the track up. Stop making noise. Stop making noise.
My bad. Let me
Go ahead.
Y'all niggas on mute. Fuck you.
What are you doing?
I'm tattooing, fool.
You thinking about me?
You're tattooing right now?
I'm setting up. That was me shaking my ink caps out.
Don't shake them. Just let it be light like Drake.
I told
y'all. Don't shake the ink. Just dilute it. It's a Drake day. Go ahead.
Agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague. You a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for.
I just want to say this reminds me of Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks.
Let me hear you say O-V-Ho. Say O-V-Ho. Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way. Step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way.
Making fun of his Tootsie Slide shit.
Kendrick, that little savage.
You know what's in your cheap pro?
And there it is. So that was Not Like Us. We haven't gone over Kanye West yet.
Y'all gotta run that.
Rick Ross's is pretty relevant too.
The Champagne.
And
Champagne
you know I don't like
whatever.
Officer Ricky a whole lot, but
I like his music. I don't like him
his
as a
music
person.
is good. Yeah, his music is good. And
Do you
he
guys
has
want to
some.
do that?
I don't know if it's necessary. I don't really want to hear Ross.
I don't think that's super relevant. Also, A$AP Rocky did one. I don't think that is something
I don't
we
even
need
know
to
if
go
I can
over.
give a fuck about that either. Drake kind of fucked up with his last drop. he addressed too many people, and not Kendrick specifically. Kendrick came out with so many personal things.
Oh, real personal.
About Drake that it's like, bro, you need to stop acting like this whole 20v1 shit. It's only Kendrick. Like,
yeah,
nobody else is actually hurting your career, but Kendrick is like burning it down right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's burning the whole fucking thing down. So
he's been out for blood.
To be out here like, oh, I'm gonna address everybody with these subliminals the way I always have throughout my career, and then dedicate maybe like 60 seconds to Kent. Nah, bro. Like, it's really not enough on Drake's end.
What I notice about Kendrick is that he's allowing Drake to set the standard on how far he wants to push this.
And he's one-upping him.
Exactly. Every time he does,
escalate.
You want to push it that hard? I'm going to talk about your whole family.
Further.
I'm going to fucking talk about your whole
your character.
Shit. Like everything. It's fucking
your
crazy.
history, your heritage.
So he's letting them.
He's everything about you as a person.
Himself.
Yeah. How far do you want to take it? Because I'll just break you all the way down.
Yeah.
In multiple ways, different beats, different angles.
So it's another point proven right there that, he just fucking murdering them.
You know, we had to get the hooligans up here. We gonna take this pussy.
And even Drake said some shit on his diss track talking about Kendrick opened his mouth, somebody give him a Grammy. Is that a diss? Then he says he uses Grammys for doorstops. Of course not. Blah, blah, blah. Is that a diss though? Because yeah, Kendrick, when he opens his mouth, he does get Grammys and Pulitzer prizes and things like that. That doesn't sound like a diss to me. Drake is coming with a bunch of superficial, surface level shit, and Kendrick is really dismantling him as a person in terms of his morals.
I feel like he made a division. He was like, all right, pretty much only thing that Drake is going to do is be petty and talk about superficial shit. Well, let me talk about something super personal and cut you deeper. Let me show you I'm a conscious rapper versus, just as petty shit.
Yeah.
But also, I can be petty too. So let me put out Not Like Us.
I'll aim low. I'll aim low when I'm shooting a Drake.
Because I already hit you. I already cut you deep. So let me just throw a club banger out there just to show you I can do it.
Yep. Can we go over this Kanye West one, and then I think that's gonna do it.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
You're good.
Yeah, the Kanye one. I've heard a couple remixes of it, and some of them have multiple rappers. And yay shits, but it ain't nothing close.
Can't stop, won't stop. I just fucked your bitch in the Sean John tank top. You treat a bad bitch like she average. I treat a bad bitch
like a fat bitch.
Titanium grills, call that smile on the rock. I done had everything that you're able to get. I ain't been in drill too, I ain't gonna lie, it was chopped. Another one, volume one. Then it's two and three. Vultures on repeat. Still feel like Pablo, drug in the street.
X. Stop. Whatever you're doing, stop.
He's setting up.
Take the mic away from his shit then. Take the phone away from the mic. I would stop watching the video if I heard that shit in the background and be like, nah.
All right, we're gonna keep going.
All right, Lucien is the guy that's supposed to own Birdman's label and all that shit.
Y'all so out of sight, out of mind. I can't even think of a Drake line.
That's a lie.
Get the pussy dry.
That's the truth.
Back 130 times.
Play the J. Cole, make the pussy dry.
That was hard on J. Cole for sure.
24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping in Balences if you like that. Pop another bottle if you like that. Bitch didn't get no AP, she got Patek and Philippe.
That's it.
Taking out to the moon, got shit name on my feet. Banged it out like a goon, now she got me playing.
I feel like if anything, the beat actually helps him more. Maybe that's why I like this so much.
Yeah, Kanye's shit was cool, but it wasn't really that much of a diss. It's very similar to what he's released on Drake in the past. and J. Cole in the past, where he's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the way they mastered this was really well done, doing the remix.
Very well done. But as far as a diss track, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Kanye fan. He's actually probably the rapper that I listen to the most out of everyone.
Big fan of Kanye.
I bump his shit a lot just because it's very, very good music. I mean, that's the name of his fucking label, right? But as a diss track, there ain't really nothing a whole lot that's new about this that really cuts deep or adds to it a whole lot.
Well, let's we can cut this one short. Let's
It doesn't cut deep, but he's just throwing his 2 cents in there. Like,
He is.
you know, Cole, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you should have fucking said some shit. You know, I think Kanye's fucking word holds weight because he's one of the GOATs.
But did Kanye say a whole lot when J. Cole came out with a whole diss track on him called False Fucking Prophets?
He didn't respond.
He said one thing. You never heard that song?
I've heard the song. I didn't know that was about Kanye.
Shit.
False Prophets was just like this whole thing about like how J. Cole just liked all of his old shit and like, where are you at now?
Yeah, and you suck now, and I'm listening to your new shit, knowing that it's never going to be better than your old shit. It'll never top it.
Mm-hmm.
And
so Kanye just doesn't like Cole to begin with then.
Yeah, and then Kanye came out with an album called Yay that was 7 tracks long, and one of the first tracks on that album, he says something to Cole talking about buckwheat ass sugar, it's going to be okay. So he's basically calling him buckwheat because of his dreads or whatever the fuck. He's like, don't get your too chipped like Frito-Lay. Like, he says some shit like that. So he gives him like a couple lines to like, you know, like
take
address it. And he says something like, yeah, I knew you since way back when I had the braids and you had the fade or some shit. That was about J. Cole. But it was just very, very short. And Kanye didn't properly respond to that. Whereas J. Cole's was like some weird, smooth, slick, subtle, like diss towards your character. That's why I know J. Cole is capable of this. But, and you know, Kendrick has done similar things to Drake in the same fashion. But Kanye really has no business on rap beefs trying to jump in because, in my opinion, he's never won one.
Didn't he like throw himself on that remix like without permission? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Fucking Future's on it.
I'm not sure, but I read the comments on it.
Future is on it.
I read the comments on it, and it said mixtapes are back. The mixtape era is back. So that actually might give credence to that, to where it wasn't an like official release.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't an official release.
I mean, do you really need Metro Boomin's fucking permission to resample a song that was already made in the 80s?
Yeah, well, you know, that Metro shit, my sister actually pointed that out to me.
They remixed it pretty good, though.
She showed me the original song that beat came from, and it's actually...
Yeah, Everlasting Bass.
It's pretty fucking nasty. Yeah, that original song is really fucking good. So that kind of took a little power away from the production on that, in my opinion.
That's what
but
I'm
it's still a great track.
You don't need Metro's permission to remix a song again. And then the Future wants to throw a verse on it, then it is what it is.
All right, so now
the songs, the parts that are being recycled are parts that belongs to Future.
Now that we've covered it, right? Let's talk about a little recap first, and then let's talk about what Drake needs to do to fix this. Okay, so we've got first-person shooter, Drake and J. Cole, kind of declaring that they're two of the biggest or whatever, and kind of trying to exclude Kendrick with some sneak diss shit. Kendrick came back with a little jab on. We don't want to hear you say.
Yeah, that was good.
No more.
Yeah, like, with all this like blackface that he was doing, and the fucking, you know, Rick Ross calling him the white boy.
God,
even
dude.
Rick Ross's fucking album cover with that picture of like a white Drake. Did you see that?
Man. Yeah, and you know what?
Oh,
all the shit Kendrick says about him is true in terms of, like, you're attaching yourself to all these different people, like 21 Savage and Rick Ross and all this shit. And you're literally doing that because Drake's whole gimmick is that he surrounds himself with people that give him credibility. So it's Jay Prince, it's Birdman, it's Lil Wayne, it's 21 Savage, it's Rick Ross.
Real
it's
motherfuckers.
Yeah, and Rick Ross ain't a real motherfucker, but it's just the most blackest people you can possibly surround yourself with. And most of them being from the South and shit, because you're from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really attacking him on that level in terms of, like, okay, bro, like, your culture, your attachment to it is not credible, and your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking who you were raised by. You got a white mom and shit. Same thing with J. Cole. That's probably why J. Cole bowed out too, because he got a white mom and he's always talking about the black plight and all this shit.
He probably knew that shit was coming, bro.
Yeah, and if Kendrick wanted to play that angle,
if Logic was in this conversation, Logic is amazing,
good
lyricist,
MC, good MC.
And if he was in this conversation, that he would just get like